What's up guys, welcome back to the online tutorials, and today in this video I'm going to show you the best blogging theme from the theme forest. So this is gear for both first time blogger as well as those who have been diving into web stuff, especially WordPress for a while already, and you are still struggling with how to choose the most suitable and the best theme to start creating blog, news or magazine. So actually I have purchased and tested out several top premium blog themes, but eventually I have narrowed down and stick with the one and only theme, which is Soledad. So Soledad theme is actually the number one best-selling blog theme. If you take a look here, you can see that the sales had hit more than 42K, and the reviews are nearly 5 with more than 1K users. Further from further from that, the theme offer more than 6,000 homepage demo and more than 200 reviewed websites that you can choose and import from when you install the theme. Soledad is also the first theme that introduced text-to-speech plugin, so you can convert text-to-speech for all your post types. It also has light dark mode, toggle switch, and the theme is especially a fast loading WordPress theme, which is optimized for loading speed or web vitals. And I will show you later with live website on this. Besides from that, the theme is also compatible with Elementor, which is the number one powerful live page builder. So you can easily drag and drop things over and then customize based on that. The theme also has one of the most powerful features, which is blog templates from Cloud Library. So you can easily import any blog templates, and you can also easily combine any blog templates to create your own unique site. The possibility are endless and it varies on a lot of things. So you can easily choose whatever you want. And this is also the most powerful feature and supported from the Soledad theme only. Further from that, the theme also has exclusive header builder with drag and drop. So you can also drag and drop things over, and then you customize based on that with visual light review. And regarding header layouts, it also had a limited header layouts and appearance that you can check out. And if you like on which item you want, you can choose to import and then use visual header that we just mentioned to customize things. In addition to that, and it's similar to header builder, the theme also has a footer builder that you can easily build. So because it's based on Elementor, so you can also easily drag and drop things over, and then you change things, update things, customize things based on that. Okay, and another thing is that we just mentioned already too, that the team has more than 200 reviewed websites and more than 6,000 homepage demo that you can just import with one-click installation. So I already have a tutorial on this, on how to do this, and you guys can reference to if you want. Alright, so now let me show you some reviewed websites that you can import from when you install the theme. So if you scroll down here, you can see it varies on a lot of topics, magazine, uh, you know, kitchen blog, shop, photography blog, or art personal blog, or even coffee blog and shop, etc. So you can see that the possibility are kind of endless if you scroll down and you check out more. So for now, let me show you some specific review website. So the first thing is about general magazine. So you can view a magazine like this. Awesome, right? Or you can view a personal photography blog like this. Beautifully designed, right? Or art personal blog like this. Okay, and so if you're interested in kitchen and decor, you can also build a blog like this. Okay, so and if you are tech kid or you interested in tech field, you can also build a blog like this. All right, cool. So the reboot website are kind of are kind of endless, and it varies on a lot of topic that you can choose to import from when you install the theme, and it's beautifully designed, and so it's very convenient for you to start creating blog, news, or magazine based on the Soledad theme. Since this theme is compatible with Elementor, the most powerful drag and drop page builder, you can easily import blocks and templates, and it has more than 1400 ones from Cloud Template Library. And then you can do further changes by using Elementor. The blocks and templates vary on a lot of things like header, footer, mega menu, homepage, etc. For example, you can create a custom homepage and then you can import a template. You can also search for a topic that you want, and you can import from this and do customization based on the Elementor. And then you can click on any element and update as many things that you want from the widgets like color, background, padding, margin, etc. Okay, so now we talk about the header builder. And actually, the first thing about the header is we can change a lot of things based on the existing header. We can change the header layout here. We have a lot of header layout that we can choose to see the review and set it. And we can also change the custom header container width. And if we scroll down, we can see many other things here that we can change as well. We can disable header social icons, and we can do custom font size for social icons and many other things here. So you can try to play around with. The second thing about header is you can create a custom header, and then you can customize it using uh, like drag and drop visual builder. And so firstly, you can create a custom header, and you can import the style that you want. So actually, there are a lot of templates for header that you can check out, and then you can import from. And when you already create a custom header, you can customize it using like a drag and drop visual builder. So the theme actually offer like drag and drop visual builder like this. So you can see the structure of the header, and you can do a lot of things here. You can drag things over to the position that you want. You can also click on any element to customize anything related to that, like the font size, the width, the height, uh, and many other things like marking, padding, etc. Okay, so the next thing is about footer. So similar to header, we can also change a couple of things based on the existing footer here. So if you take a look here, you can see that we can set up custom width for footer container width, and we can also do several other things like disable footer social icons or disable border around footer social icons. We can also hide footer social icons that if we don't want it to be displayed, and many other things like font size for icons on footer social icons. Okay, so if we scroll down, we can see a lot of things here that we can change based on the existing footer. So the second thing about footer is you can create a custom footer, and then you can import the some blocks that which is supported from the theme, and then you can customize it using Elementor. So okay, so you can actually import the block from the theme, and it's actually supported for many other things like footer, mega menu and homepage, etc. But for custom footer, you can choose footer, and after that you can you have a lot of blocks here that you can choose to import from, and after that you can use Elementor to customize it. When you already imported the blocks which is spotted from the theme, you can click on any elements here, and it's actually using Elementor, right? You can click on any elements here and change things like I just mentioned about for many things like style or color or font size, width, height, etc. It's very convenient to customize the footer. Okay, so the next thing is about mega menu, and if you take a look here, you can see some menu items in lifestyle and fashion, and it's actually the category. And if we hover on this category, you can see here it's actually a mega menu, and also it's actually also the post loading from the category, and we can set up this mega menu based on the categories easily from the admin dashboard here. And from this we can also set up several other things like navigation label, or the resources of the post. And we can also choose how many rows that the post display in, or label text, label style, etc. We can also create a custom mega menu by create a custom block, and then we use Elementor to customize it. So firstly, we import the block which is spotted from the theme. So we can choose on mega menu which is spotted from the theme here. And after that we can see we have a couple of mega menu which is spotted from the themes here, and we can check out on the item that we want, and then we can insert. And after that it's actually customizable, and we can click on any element, so we can change things like before that I have talked about, like the style or the columns, or on other things like post item padding, or border width, or color, or the typography, etc. Single post page. So the next thing is about single post page. So if you take a look here on the home page, we have a lot of posts here now, right? So if we click on any post here, for example this post, you can see this is actually the single post page and the structure of the single post page. And the first is feature image, and below is the content on the left, and the sidebar on the right. So we can actually customize the layout and the structure and the style of this when we go to customizer for single post here. So we actually can change a lot of things here, like the first thing is about template. We have a lot of templates here that we can change and we apply. Okay, another thing is if we scroll down, we can see many other things we can change. We can move the post title or post matter to below feature image, or we can change the single post sidebar layout. We can have right sidebar, left sidebar, two sidebars, or no sidebar. And we can also change the width of the single post page here in your pixel. And we can also change the custom container width for two server on the single post page. We can even change the custom image size for feature image, or if you want to enable parallax on feature image, etc. So we have a lot of things here if we scroll down, and that you can change for single post page. The second thing about single post page is you can create a custom post template, and then you can see from customizer you can set the custom post with the templates here. So you can actually create a custom single post page from the admin dashboard here on post template, and then you publish, and you click on edit with Elementor to start creating a custom single post with Elementor. Okay, so when you're already on the screen for customizing the custom single post page based on the Elementor, you can see here from the left you can drag any widgets here, like post title, post feature image, post matter, post custom view, etc. into this area. So you can start creating custom single posts. You can also drag any other elements from here like fancy big grid or feature slider into this template. So the next thing is we will talk about the category page or archive page. So if you take a look here on the home page, you can see we have a lot of posts here, and each post belong to specific categories. So for example, this post will belong to a category travel or feature. So if I click on travel here, so this is actually our post that's loading from the category travel, and this is also actually the layout and the structure for posts from the category. So you can see here all the posts here, and on the right is actually the sidebar, and we can actually change this style and structure from the customizer of the theme. So if you see here, you can customize the layout for the category, text search, or generally archive page. And so if we click on this, you can see we have a couple of layout here that we can choose and apply. So in addition to that, we can also customize the showing feature post. So we can also change the style, here the style here, the category page feature style here. We also have a lot of style here that we can change and apply, and we can also change for the height for feature style. Or and if we scrolling down, we have other things that we can change, like we can sort by feature post by several things here, like publish date or modify date or comment count, etc. And we can also hide post day if we want, or we can show or disable post author or comments count or views count, reading time, hide post matter on mobile, etc. You scroll down, we have a lot of other things that we can change as well, like font size or big grid font size for post title on desktop or on mobile, and we can also change the color uh, on the post categories when on hovering, or for color for post title on hover, etc. We have a lot of things here that we can change. The second thing about category or archive page is we can create a custom category or archive page, and then we can set up the custom archive page so it can override the default category page or archive page. So we can go to admin dashboard, and from the dashboard, we have archive template that we can create a new archive template here. So we can publish, and then we can edit with Elementor here. When we are in the screen for creating the custom archive page, we can do several things here. So if you take a look from the left, we can drag anything like archive title or archive description, or archive breadcrumb, archive taxonomy, etc. We can also drag any other widgets here into this area, and then we can start creating the custom category or archive page. So the next thing we will talk about the recipe post. So actually you can create a recipe post like this. uh, so it has the title, and some options for cooking, like serves, wrap time, cooking time, or rating. So in addition to that, you can also see ingredients or instruction on the food. So after that, you go to admin and you create a post. So if you scroll down, you can see the recipe for the post, which is exporting this option. So you should take a look here. You can see that we have recipe title here, like how to make lettuce soup, serving for how many persons, for example 4, and prep time, for example 1 hour, or you can have prep time structured data format that you can input here, cooking time like 30 minutes, and many other things like a number of calories for this recipe, number of fat for this recipe, or recipe quizzes or recipe keywords, and many other things that you can see here. Okay, so in addition to that, you can also input the ingredients here, uh, and the instruction here as well. Okay, and from the right you can also set the category for the post, or a feature image for the post, and then you can publish and update the post. And after that you're gonna have the post that I just showed you, like this. So this is one of the features which is supported from the team. Reviews. So now we talk about how we can include the reviews into a post like this. So actually, you can see here the reviews, the title and the content of the reviews, and some rating here with average score. So in order to do this, when we start creating new posts, we can include review for this post by adding a shortcut pencil review here. And if we scroll down to the bottom, uh, you can see we can have the option for add a review for this post. So it's quite similar to recipe for this post. You can also have several options here that you can do. So the first thing is review title. You can type in the review title, as well as many other things like address, phone, website, product price, etc. So if we continue on scrolling down, you can see here we can also have the description for the reviews, as well as we have some actually we have 10 reviews here that we can input things, the review title, review number for point, so you can see here several things that I have typed in, like review title for point one, great, the number for point is 8, excellent 7, pretty awesome 6. And after that we can update or publish the post, and then you're gonna see the reviews has been included into this post like it. So this is actually one of the features which is supported from the team. Speech optimization. So the next thing is about speech optimization. So Soledad team is actually a super fast loading WordPress team. So if you can see here, I am analyzing one live website which has been built based on Soledad team, and you can see the performance here. So on mobile, you can see here on mobile the performance is 94, and on desktop you can see it's nearly 100, and it's 98. It's crazy, right? So in addition to that, you can also from admin dashboard on speech optimization, from customizing, you can click on each item here, general lazy load, optimize CSS, optimize JavaScript, or optimize HTML, and you can click on each item. So to check on what you want to optimize your blog. Text to speech converge. So sometimes on your blog you want to add another options like the audio. So your reader from your blog can easily listen to the audios instead of reading the blog, because sometimes it's quite convenient, and if you're kind of lazy and you just want to listen to the audio, so this feature is quite important. So actually, Soledad team is the first team ever that introduced this feature. So it'll help you to convert text to speech, which is from your post. And in order to do this, you go to text to speech on customizer here, and you have firstly you have to install a plugin, text to speech plugin, which has been included in the full package. if you you purchase the theme Soledad. And after that, you also you have to do some several steps, so you can get JSON API file here. And after that, you're gonna upload the JSON API file here, so the text the speech can work. So you can also see here that the text to speech can enable spot in post type. So the post or even custom post style here that you can include in the spot for text to speech feature. And the voice, you can see here the voice, you can also set the voice option that you want, for English or some lot of language here. So for example, for now I just use English US standard C female. And many other things that you can also change, like audio format or speaking rate, pitch, etc. if you scroll down here. So after setting up this, when you go to post, you can see it has one more, play icon nearby the title here. And if you want to set up the text, the speech, you just click on this play icon here, and you wait until it's turned into a music icon like this, and it has been turned into audio and, yeah, included in the post already. So if we take a look on this, you can see if we scroll down, you can see here it has an audio here which is has been converted from the text in the post. So we can play, right? We can play, and we can also control the volume here, right? It's awesome. Dark mode switcher. So the team also offer dark mode switcher option. So you can enable dark mode switcher uh, from customizing here. So we can enable dark mode switcher here, and you're gonna see the dark mode switcher has been here, and you can choose the style that you want for switcher here, as well as many other things related to dark mode colors, or dark mode switcher button. So after you set up all of the things, you just publish, and then you gonna check on the side, you see we have switcher dark mode here. So if we click on it's gonna be switched into dark mode. So this is actually one of the features that has been included in the theme. The smart list, or post list. So sometimes in your blog you have one post that it has very long content, and you want to divide the post into many smaller parts. So the Soledad also offer one feature that allow you to do that. So it's actually the smart list. And uh, so in order to do this, you just add a shortcode to the end of the smart list here, Pansy and smart list, and above that either content of the long content, and it would be divided by the heading title here. It's if you click here, you can see it's actually the heading title for H3, and it's here is also the same, the heading for H3. And after that, if you scroll down, you can see from smart list setting post for this post here, and you can if you can enable or disable the smart list for this post from here. So if disable or enable, so if you want to enable, you just click on enable. Or you also have the smart list style here. You have a couple of style here that you can change to. All right, so and as well as other things like smart list content break from, or smart list number ordered, and etc. that you can change. So after that, you can, when you publish and update, you can check out the post to see. So now the post has been divided into many parts with back and next button here. So if you click on next or back, so you see it has been switched into many parts. So this is actually one of the features that has been included from the theme. Table of content. So now we talk about the table of contents. So sometimes you want to add the index of the post from the very beginning of the post, so the users can know what can be in this post. And in order to do that, from the customizer table of contents, we can enable spot the table of content for post style or even custom post style. So we can click on this and we add to the post. So if you have custom post style, you can also add here, and we can also insert table of contents to the position that you want, before post content or after post content, etc. So we can also have the table of contents style here that we want to apply, and many other things. If we scroll down here, that we can set. And actually, that the table of contents would be organized based on the heading. So it's actually getting the heading from the post, and then you do the table of contents for the post. So after all of this, you just publish to save the all the setting. And if you reload on this, you can see the table of content of the post has been here, right? Cool, awesome. So this is actually one of the features that which has been included from the team Soledad. AMP supported. So now we talk about AMP supported from the Soledad team. So actually, firstly, you have to install a plugin, Pansy Soledad AMP, which has been included from the full package if you have purchased the theme. So when you already installed the Pansy Soledad AMP, you go to Appearance and customize the AMP. And from this, you can do customizing Pansy AMP for a lot of things here. So if you click on each item here, you can do that. And so this is actually one of the features which have been spotted from the team Soledad. Spot for language. So now we talk about spot for language. So the team Soledad offer one the features that quick text translation here from the customizing. So you from here you can it's offer a lot of text here already that you can type into the text that you want to be changed into. So if you scroll down, it has a lot of text here, like views ago, publish, last updated on, comment, reply, edits, etc. So it has quite a lot of text here that you can type into. In addition to that, if you are using WPML or Polylang, you can use this shortcode Pencilang, and with default format that it has an example here, and then you can use the shortcode. So quick text translation is also one of the features that the team Soledad offer. So that's my pick for the best blogging team. There are lots of teams out there, and I have tested quite a few. And even, if you're a blogger or diving into WordPress stuff for a while already, you're still kind of confused because there are many suggestions and recommendations out there. And I totally understand this, but I really hope this video has given you the clarity so you can have a strong decision on which blog theme that you should use, since it's really a great theme alongside with what I have been showing you guys, right? I'm David from Online Tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and bye for now.